Back on the island of Corsica in my adorable French car, I'm hoping to get some first-hand testimony about where Nazi General Erwin Rommel's looted treasure might be hidden. I'm headed now to the opposite side of the island, to the northern coast, in the city of Bastia, where I'm set to meet this last living link to the Rommel legend. Founded in the 12th century, Bastia looks like an oil painting come to life. It's so damn quaint here, it feels like the set of a Disney musical. Boy, I almost broke out into song there. Corsica. The Bastia citadel, known as Terra Nova, has a few tributes to the island's most famous son, Napoleon Bonaparte. Yeah, right. I mean, have you ever seen Napoleon? Get out of town. I'm gonna hire this sculptor to do my statue. At a public park in the city center, the locals play a bowling game called pétanque. There, I find the reigning champion and one-time confidant of Peter Fleig, 88-year-old local Tony Coloni. Tony, nice to meet you.
Oh, very good. How are you?
Josh, je suis Josh.
Oui, oui.
Nice to meet you. How are you? This is pétanque?
Oui, vous savez jouer au boule?
I know bocce. I know bocce.
Ok, viens, viens avec moi.
Okay,
C'est toi qui vas jouer.
I'm gonna play?
Yes.
Sure, of course I am. I want to get right to business, but Tony isn't talking until after his game.
Ça, c'est your team.
Bonjour.
Fabrice.
Bonjour, Josh. Pierre, nice to meet you. I'm going to do my best not to embarrass you guys, okay? These guys are playing for keeps. These gentlemen are giving off a very specific vibe. Let's just say they all seem like family men. I get the feeling if I don't perform well here, I could wake up next to a horse head tomorrow, if you know what I mean. Rules of pétanque are fairly simple. You try to get your ball, the silver ball, as close to the cochonnet, the little red ball, as possible. Whichever team comes in last ends up with a pair of cement shoes on in the harbor. I think that's how it works. It's not how it works. Nobody's gonna die here today, probably. And with that, we get rolling. Okay, ready? Ah! My first roll leaves much to be desired. They're gonna kill me. In this case, the desire to see my family and friends again.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Okay, here we go.
Super, super.
Not doing great, but I'm not on a national embarrassment either. Fortunately, I get a bit better as the game continues. Okay, ready? Hey! We win, I think. Maybe. I'm gonna live! I'm gonna live! I'm gonna live. All that matters is that now Tony is willing to talk to me about Rommel's treasure. So listen, I wanted to come and talk to you because you knew this guy, Peter Fleig, yeah? Can you tell me about your relationship with him?
Over the years, people have told many versions of the story. What I'm going to tell you is the truth, as I lived it. My uncle was a fisherman. After the war in 1948, a man named Peter Fleig approached him to charter his boat. Fleig was an SS officer under Rommel and said he was there when they transported the treasure and knew where the barge sank. He paid me and my uncle to take him out multiple times to survey along the coast.
According to Tony, the local mafia got wind of the story and were putting pressure on Fleig to find the gold. Fleig asked Tony's uncle to do a dive at night in secret.
My uncle refused, saying it was too dangerous. Then Fleig got arrested. When he was released from jail, he disappeared, and I never saw him again.
To your recollection, did Fleig seem confident that he knew where it was, or was he kind of not sure?
Fleig was extremely sure. Why would a man go through all this trouble if there wasn't a treasure? He knew exactly where he intended to dive. I can show you here. If you leave from the port and go out until the water is 40 meters deep, you can use landmarks to find it. I have a friend who's planning to dive this area soon. All you need to do is talk to him.
Okay. Okay. It's just that simple. Let's get rich. And so the next morning, I prepare to sail out of the port of Bastia with a friend of Tony Coloni, diver and salvage expert Stéphane Le Gallet. For years, Stéphane has been fascinated by the Rommel legend. Now, with Tony's help, some cutting-edge sonar, and a lot of dive gear, he's been able to narrow down a possible search zone. Let's dive. First, he's taking me to a site that he believes is ironclad proof that Peter Fleig's story is true.
How far to the site?
20 minutes or so.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
And so what is this thing?
I show you when you're underwater with me.
Okay, man of secrets, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Using Stéphane's sonar and topographical maps of the sea floor, we arrive at his first site. We drop anchor and prepare to dive in rough seas, sending down a guideline so we don't drift too far, okay? And then, it's into the drink.
Water is freezing. Yeah, it's very cold. Very cold. We go down the line at 60 feet. 60 feet? Yeah. Okay, right behind you. Here we go. Visibility not very good. Visibility is poor. Stay with me, we go this way. Okay, I'm right behind you.
The deep waters of the Mediterranean turn dark and cloudy as we descend. We need bright lights to make out objects right in front of us. We quickly encounter something, though, that doesn't require a flashlight to see.
Look, look, look! Oh my God! That's a plane! Unbelievable!
Want even more Expedition Unknown? Then continue the adventure at travelchannel.com. You'll find deleted scenes, behind-the-scenes photos, and more. My search for Rommel's treasure has brought me face-to-face with a historic sunken aircraft.
Oh my God! That's a plane! Unbelievable! It's from the war! 1943, American plane. It's American? Yeah. What type? B-47. The fighter plane? Yeah. Wow, unbelievable!
The story told by Peter Fleig had a plane just like this one shooting down the barge with the treasure on it, before itself being brought down nearby. It's possible that this is that very plane.
You can still see the controls in here. You can see the foot pedals. Amazing! There is an old gun here on the plane. This is where the guns were mounted. Yeah. There is a damage of the plane. On the side panel? Yeah. You think it took fire here? Yeah, you can see the damage.
The plane is historic, but it may also be an important reference marker for locating Stéphane's next dive site.
Let's go back to the surface. Yep, I'm right behind you.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
You think that that's the plane from the attack, yeah?
Yeah.
So you think that means that the treasure's nearby?
This
Close by.
direction. There is a piece of metal, what a boat.
On the sonar.
Yeah.
Let's go look at it.
We lunch.
Lunch?
Yeah, we lunch after we go dive, no?
We dive, then we eat lunch.
Ah, well,
God, the French. We're on the heels of treasure here, man.
We move up the coast, scanning the rough waters to pinpoint our next target. And then suddenly, our sonar kicks up a signal.
Bingo. Here, you can see in the sonar now.
Right there.
Yeah.
There
right
is
there.
something there. So what is it?
I don't know. We are going to see it.
Let's go find out.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, very
do it.
ready.
Come on, let's go.
Allez.
The sonar hit confirms there's some sort of wreckage beneath us. But what exactly? There's only one way to find out.
How far down are we going? More than 100 feet.
It's pretty clear why nobody has found Rommel's treasure just laying around down here. These waters are cold, dark, and deep. This is not going to be a pleasure dive, but it doesn't take long to see what set off the sonar.
There's definitely wreckage underneath us. Yeah. It's spots of wrecks, but I don't know what is it. It's incredibly spooky down here. Yeah, it's a strange atmosphere.
The wild card here is that while this could be a barge, it's mixed in with wreckage from what looks like a dozen other things.
This looks like gears, maybe part of an engine. Yeah, you see metal pieces everywhere. You think this is from a vessel? Is this from a boat or a plane? I don't know what is it. Yeah, you can see inside of it, it's all sinking in the sand. Let's keep looking. Absolutely, let's see what else is here. There's lots of stuff buried down in the sand here. I'm gonna just start sifting through.
Stefan and I begin systematically exploring around the wreckage, pulling out bits of metal and other clues from the past. After working our way around to the back of the wreckage, we're about to bail and head to the surface when our luck takes an incredible turn.
Stefan, come here, look! Look! Look at that! This is a Nazi coin.
In the cold depths of the Mediterranean Sea, I've made an amazing discovery as I explore the legend of Rommel's treasure.
There's definitely wreckage underneath us.
War wreckage off the coast of Corsica and a coin from the Third Reich.
Stefan, come here, look! Look! Look at that! This is a Nazi coin. Haha! This is from the period. This is from the 1940s. Yeah, fantastic, incredible. This is amazing. This is history. Who knows? This could be part of the treasure.
This is a Reichspfennig, currency from the Nazi regime, and proof that some of this wreckage is German in origin.
Let's keep looking. Absolutely, let's see what else is here.
At this depth, we can't stay down here forever, so we continue to search the ocean floor until we're dangerously low on air.
Stefan, time's up. We better head to the surface. We'll have to come back. For sure. A lot more diving to do here, Stefan. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's go get warm, okay? Okay.
The coin we found is both from the right era and exactly where witnesses placed the treasure, and could therefore be part of Rommel's hoard. With this site marked and other targets to explore along the coast in the coming months, Stefan could confirm the legend once and for all. We speed back to Bastia, shaking cold and full of adrenaline at our find. Beneath us, the dive site recedes into the darkness, but it still looms large in my thoughts. The search for Rommel's treasure has been a trip through one of history's darkest chapters, but there has been surprising light. In the wonder of Bonifacio's underground lakes and the discovery of their unexplored chambers.
Unbelievable, beautiful.
In the making of new friends, along with some healthy competition. And in the revelation of historic wrecks and the discovery of artifacts that may prove this legend is no mere folktale.
Who knows? This could be part of the treasure.
Erwin Rommel may have been one of the 20th century's most cunning tacticians, but the Desert Fox was eventually outwitted, and soon his fabled treasure may finally surrender as well.